Hello everyone, my name is Peter. I work for an internet company in the Silicon Valley in California. I switched to a management role around a year ago and have been recommended many management books. This book, High Output Management by Andy Grove, was recommended by one of my senior managers. He also inspired me to do this book review series because it can serve two purposes. One is for myself to go over or review what I just learned very quickly in the future. I can just watch my own video or the slides. And the second purpose is to share with the community. If you are not sure about how good the book is, once I have finished this book series, you can go to the last slide or watch the last video of this book series to get an overall recommendation. Now, this video we're gonna focus on the introduction of this book. This book was written by Andy in 1983, and he rewrote the introduction or preface in 1995. During that decade, a lot of things happened, something like email, internet, globalization, and everything changes so fast. A lot of things can happen, and anything that can be done will be done. If it's not by you, it will always be done by someone else. So you'd better act fast if you would like to do it. And this book introduced the core basic idea. It's output. The first piece of this idea is that management is always output oriented. And if you are a manager, your output is measured by the organizational units under your supervision or influence. Remember, it's not only the output from your report, but also from the folks you can influence. The third piece is that you'd better have some rock stars on your team to elicit peak performance, because only in that way can you have a better team performance. The third part of this introduction in Andy's preface is that you have to manage your own career. You are in a business with one employee yourself, a sole proprietor. And if you are a manager, you are managing a team, you're pretty much the micro CEO, you are a mini CEO of this team. And no matter if you are a manager or employee, you have to retain your individual competitive advantage. Because in order for you to survive in this fast changing world, you'd better be good at learning to contribute more values to your company. Now ask yourself, are you really adding values or just merely passing information in a company? Are you actually aware of what's happening around you, or you have to wait every time your supervisor or other folks to remind you if something is happening? Are you also trying new ideas, new technologies by yourself, not just by reading them, but actually try it out together with your team? And this is all the questions Andy asked in the introduction. I just really found them very helpful. I wrote down some other notes and stories. The first note I put is that you have to develop a high tolerance for disorder if you are a manager, because in this fast changing world, anything can happen. And you'd better expect the unexpected in this world. And you should be capable of responding to all kinds of accidents, incidents, and you have to deal with it every day. That's just your life. Of course, as I mentioned before, you have to learn to add more values to survive in this fast-changing world. You should not become obsolete without learning anything in your career. And if you are a manager, you'd better train and motivate employees. If an employee is not good at problem solving or does not have a strong motivation to work for you, for the team, for the company, then you will never have a better team performance. I also put two stories right here. It's about Japanese memory industry and the Intel transition from memory business to microprocessor chips. These are two interesting stories. You should take a look. And I'm really looking forward to the first chapter. It's called Breakfast Factory. See you later.